I recently returned from 10 days of holidays in BC's Okanagan. We mountain biked and golfed and swam and sipped wine, a lot of it, and had a hell of a good time with good friends. Even though my hubby had to isolate for several days because of COVID that he caught from me. More on that later. And while I felt refreshed from the change of pace and the fun that we had, I didn't exactly feel rested when we got home. I felt like I needed another holiday to recover from my holiday. And I know that that's not unusual, but this post-holiday fatigue felt different somehow. And it got me thinking, hey, Michelle Cederberg here, makeup free and summer casual in my disaster of an office because, well, I'm doing the essentials this summer. I'm working on the things I know I need to get done, including this video, but I'm also spending time golfing and spending time in my garden and spending time not putting on makeup or doing my hair. It's very freeing. And I'm talking about what it truly means to give it a rest and why, after more than 2 years of pandemic pivoting, quality time off is not only necessary, but that time off needs to be approached with a bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Respect. And dare I say, reverence. Let me explain. Now, despite over 2.5 years of navigating the pandemic, here's a little bit of a reality check. We're still dealing with it and the impact it's had on every aspect of our lives, physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially. And I don't need to rehash my pandemic fatigue to remind you of yours. It has been a ride. Now, like so many of you, I've been so excited to get back to a more normal existence, but the shift requires an adjustment period, and I've been feeling that. I came straight off 2 years of virtual presentations to traveling again to speak, to interacting with in-person audiences, meeting face-to-face with clients after a very long break. And I've loved every second of that, and I'm looking forward to more of that this fall. I've also had to deal with delayed flights and the chaos that is happening in the airports, and I've had to deal with crazy schedules and being away from my hubby and my dog again. I'm out of practice. And so it's very tiring, and it's taking me a while to get back in the groove. On top of that, I got hit with a second bout of COVID at a big US conference I attended. Now, my symptoms were really mild, but it tired me out. It affected my voice. I infected my husband, and that impacted our holiday. Not fun, especially for my hubby, but we're both fine. That's part of the reality that is still out there. This thing that we've been through has been called unprecedented for a reason. Yes, we're tired of talking about it, but that's partly because it's tired us out. So maybe we need to allow ourselves to be tired without feeling guilt for wanting to rest, for wanting to do less. That's certainly been me. And I love my work, but I've really felt the need to take a longer break from work than usual, and I have to be able to process why. The shift toward next, whatever that will look like, requires energy, and for me, it means that I need to examine what I need for myself now in the quieter months of the summer so that I can hit the ground running once fall arrives and my speaking schedule explodes again, and it's going to explode. So what does that look like for you? How has the pandemic changed your energy and your outlook even? Even though you may have triumphed over the tough stuff, that doesn't mean it wasn't hard. Be proud of your fortitude for sure, and also pay close attention to how it may have bruised your physical, mental, emotional, and social energy. It's okay to slow down and reset. It's important to break before you're broken. Over the next several weeks, I'm going to explore that very concept, how to break before you're broken. And what I mean by that is how to take a proper break before you're broken, how to rest better, how to rethink recovery and not attach shame or guilt to slowing down. Next week, I'll share some research and talk about how, when it comes to giving it a rest, sometimes we need to shake up our routine. It's going to be eye-opening. So share this post with anybody who needs to re-examine rest, and follow me on all my other channels below for more rest, reset, inspiration. Until next time, I'm Michelle Cederberg, reminding you, you've got one chance to do this life. I say dare to live it big and dare to give it a real rest so you can feel your very best. I'm excited about what I'm going to share, so stay tuned.